All right, guys, your main event for UFC Vegas 70 is coming at you from the light heavyweight division. We have Nikita Krylov versus Ryan Spann. Let's look at Nikita Krylov first. I mean, both these guys are very similar in age. Nikita Krylov's going to be coming in here 6'3", about a 77-inch reach. The guy is a finisher, but he lacks fight IQ. That's one big thing that I've seen from Nikita Krylov. He wants to go out there for the kill right away, and when he goes for it in round one, he puts himself in the guard of people that are just better than he is when it comes down to submissions. People that he should be standing up with. He's been known for knocking someone out and then following them to the ground and then getting submitted. Those are the types of things that Nikita does. But in this fight, Nikita's going to want to keep the distance. But the problem with Nikita is that he always has this game plan to keep the distance and then crashes the pocket. He feels like if he can hit you, he's going to knock you out. If he can just get to you, he's going to knock you out. And he puts himself at risk to do so. So Nikita's going to be coming in here a little bit shorter in reach. And so those things are going to weigh heavily on a fighter who is as good as Nikita Krylov, because at the end of the day, when he shores up those fight IQ issues, or when he comes in with a very solid game plan, Nikita Krylov is a really good fighter. But then we look at Ryan Spann. Ryan Spann, again, similar in age. Ryan Spann is going to be 6'5". He's going to have an 81-inch reach. Ryan Spann's one of these guys that he either knocks you out, gets knocked out. He either submits you, or it's going to be a finish, right? He's finished 5 out of his last 7 fights. He's going to be the bigger guy. The problem with Ryan Spann is he's extraordinarily confident to the verge of being cocky. He used to come into fight week very humble, very quiet, and he almost seemed that he was scared to go out there and fight. Almost. I'm not saying that he was. He gave off that vibe. Well, he's changed a lot. And in him changing, he's changed his confidence, and it's just gotten to where he'll tell you, like, I'm going to win. No doubt. This guy has nothing for me. And it's like, it almost looks cocky, and then he wins some, he loses some. I mean, it's an odd phenomenon that's transpired. And when you watch anything with Ryan Spann, it's like, man, he's so weird sometimes. Like, he's so quiet, and it's just the way he is. But at the end of the day, he's trying to get better. The way I look at this, we have I look at it as like vet versus prospect, and I shouldn't, because both of them have really substantial records. Both of them have substantial fights. But when you look at it, Nikita Krylov has the better level of competition. That's who he's fighting. Now he's losing, and he's lost by submission. And we know Ryan Spann has a wonderful guillotine choke. I've been in it. I've literally bet Ryan Spann by choke before and hit it at plus 1,200. I literally put it for you guys one time. So I'm telling you guys, Ryan Spann is going to be in this fight. But man, when you look at it, you can sort of see why Nikita Krylov's favored. Nikita Krylov's fighting not the best of the best per se, but he's fighting the better level of competition, where Ryan Spann sort of, he'll get a tough guy, lose, then he'll get someone that's not so tough, win, and he's on this journey with himself. Is Ryan Spann going to be able to get himself up and ready to fight someone like Nikita Krylov? Somebody who's vulnerable. Nikita Krylov, while all that stuff about him, he's good, he's great. He's going to be a tiny bit smaller, but he's used to it. He goes out there, he throws bombs. While all those things are positives in Nikita Krylov's side, he also makes dumb decisions. So right now, I slightly lean Nikita Krylov, but I mean, if Ryan Spann had a better chin, if Ryan Spann just had a couple more tools in there, man, he would look really good as an underdog. But at the end of the day, this is pretty fairly matched. You have someone who I consider to be slightly better, have better tools, but has a horrible fight IQ. In other words, even though he could have all those wonderful tools, it doesn't matter if you're knocking people out and throwing your neck in the middle of a guillotine. That's not going to win you fights. You're going to end up losing. And so you look at Nikita Krylov's record, he's been submitted. Look at Ryan Spann. He can hit crazy submissions that people don't realize. People that, because he's so tall and lanky, people don't realize, like, oh yeah, he's on my like, you think like he's on your neck, you're fine, and then all of a sudden you're like you start seeing stars. So I think it's going to be an interesting fight. As of right now, as of today, Nikita Krylov is going to be the slight lean. But again, guys, you guys know. I mean, look last week. I was like, oh, Jessica Andrade, slight lean. Max fight pick, Aaron Blanchfield. So, like, sometimes things can change. So, things can change in this fight. But as of right now, I like Nikita Krylov. I think it's going to be a pretty interesting fight. I think it's going to be a better offering than last week. But this is going to be a good, similarly matched fight that should, I mean, I don't see it going 5 rounds, but you guys are going to tune in on Friday for that write-up. Now, if you like the content, be sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and tell me down below in a comment who you think's going to win this fight. Because Saturday, February 25th is going to be a great day to win, baby. Let's get it.